Meet Helen and Bob. They're from the Department of Human Happiness, and today they are embarking on a journey of discovery. They are leaving their offices in the city through the ever-revolving door of government to see how their policies are having an impact upon the people living in a distant part of their region, St. Kilda. And here we see them setting off on their journey. Having arrived in Ackland Street, Helen and Bob are naturally very keen to see how the government's commitment to infrastructure upgrades is working in practice. But before Helen and Bob do any more exploring, they need to book their rooms for the night. And aren't they lucky that the department happens to own a nearby hotel? 15 years ago, the government made a commitment to upgrade this building, and the residents are still waiting. Apparently, roads are easier to upgrade. These views are so good, we might sell this building, as it's worth a mint, say our dedicated bureaucrats. But our resilient bureaucrats are too experienced to allow this slight setback to colour their views. And so we see Helen and Bob emerge from their hotel, keen to learn how successful their employment assistance programs have been. Here in central St Kilda, employment opportunities for women have never been better. All of these women recently completed their Certificate 4 in hospitality. And as you can see, they are all eager to put their new skills into practice. Sadly, time is getting away from our bureaucrats, and there is so much more to see. The next stop is their healthy eating program. St Kilda provides any number of eating opportunities. While some people may overindulge their appetites, most calorie-conscious people follow government instructions and are content with a cup of soup and a roll. For those living on the princely sum of $39 a day, these government vans are just the ticket. Now it's time for Helen and Bob to see how the government's Entertainment for the People program is working. Here they are approaching the famous landmark, the Palais. As they do, they walk past the infamous St Kilda Triangle, where many a planning officer has met an unknown fate. As you can see, Helen and Bob are delighted with the variety of shows on offer. No one in St Kilda is deprived of the opportunity to see their favourite acts. This street artist has benefited enormously from the government's new emerging talent grants and is keen to demonstrate their skills to an appreciative audience. No trip to St Kilda would be complete without a trip to the beach. The health-giving properties of the sea air and the ozone have been well known for centuries. Here at St Kilda, governments have worked hard to persuade the locals to take a dip and experience the highs of a refreshing swim. After all this excitement, our two intrepid bureaucrats rest before they retire for the day. Here in the Botanical Gardens, they visit the memorial to previous public servants who also sat and served. And so we say farewell to St Kilda by the Sea, in the words of the immortal poet Samuel Johnson, who once declared that when a man is tired of St Kilda, he is tired of life. Let bureaucrats with their observant eyes survey their programs from roads to beef pies, remark each house, each new job created, and watch the scenes of life celebrated. Then say how funding, hopes and desires have proved successful to local home buyers, how rarely reason guides the government's choice when ivory castles shun the people's voice.